Okay, so let's go over this Twitch rule. I'm trying to get through all the stories for today. So Twitch recently banned the usage of the word Zionist when used in a way that is anti-Semitic or would be used basically in place of an anti-Semitic word as a way to engage in hate speech. Let me pull it up. So the Twitch Safety Center, they recently put out this statement. This was like a week ago actually, but I was banned, so I couldn't cover it. So they said, our hateful conduct policy is designed to protect our community from attacks based on a person's protected characteristics such as race, nationality, religion, or sexuality. The policy prohibits harmful behaviors like suggesting that a victim of harm is deserved it, or sharing a hateful image or symbol. The language used to harm and spread hate changes over time. To ensure our policies adapt to these changes, we review them and how they're applied to prevent those harms. As part of our hateful conduct policy, we prohibit the use of terms that may not be harmful or abusive in isolation, but can be used as a slur or to denigrate others in certain contexts. In line with that approach, starting today, using the term Zionist to attack or demean another individual of people on the basis of their background or religious beliefs is against our rules. We recognize that Zionist or Zionism also refer to a political movement. Using the term to refer to the political movement, whether in a supportive or critical way, does not violate our hateful conduct policy. Our goal isn't to stifle conversation about criticism about or criticism of an institution or ideology, but to prevent coded hate directed at individuals and groups of people. We include examples of the language we prohibit in our enforcement notes here. We want to make sure that our hateful conduct policy continues to be flexible and to cover terms that may be used to cause harm to others. We continue to evaluate our policies to ensure that they're protecting our community effectively. And then the article that they link, they post this. And here we go. We prohibit the use of terms that may not be harmful or abusive in isolation, but can be used as a slur to denigrate others in certain contexts, similar to other terms that may be used as a proxy for protected group. We treat Zionist as a proxy for Jews or Israelis if the word is used in a context to be used as a proxy for a protected group. We treat Zionists as a proxy for Jews or Israelis if the word is used in a context to promote harm or violence, or when used to make dehumanizing comparisons or perpetuate anti-Semitic stereotypes. Comments regarding Zionism that are about the political movement, including criticisms, do not violate our hateful conduct policy. Comments that call for violence against Zionism as a political movement, or comments that would otherwise violate our policies, are not allowed. So they have two examples here. The first example is prohibited, which is Zionist name of animal. So you are not allowed to say Zionist pigs. What you are allowed to say is Zionist settlers keep encroaching on Palestinian borders. Now, a couple of thoughts here. One, I think in a vacuum, this policy could make sense because there are people like Myron, for example, who have explicitly said, stop using Zionists to mean Jews, just say Jews. And there are people who do use Zionist as a stand-in for Jews. There are people who are actual neo-Nazis who try to be quote-unquote discreet about it. Charmin, thank you for the gift sub to Critical A's Theory. Unfortunately, given everything else in this article, in the community guideline article on hateful speech and hateful conduct, I think it is very likely that bad faith actors will actively attempt to clip chimp anyone who uses the word Zionist now. That this is enough ammunition for those people to start actively looking for the word Zionist to make a clip out of it to the best of their ability. So from here on out, I am not going to use the word Zionist anymore because I am not interested in being clip chimped for the 100th time. From now on, I'm going to say Israeli government over and over and over again. And I would recommend the same for everyone in chat as well. I think you should be more careful about it. Genuine question, how long am I going to still be able to say capitalist swine? Good fucking question. And I genuinely do think that the Twitch safety people are trying their best. But the problem is trying your best matters when you're going up against good faith actors. When you're going up against bad faith actors, none of this matters. It just doesn't matter. So personally, I will not be using that anymore because I don't feel like using it. And I will just be calling people who I would have previously called Zionist, I will just be calling them Israeli government sympathizers or Israeli war crime sympathizers, or Israel's government sympathizers. Because I know that they're going to try it. Or call them fascists, yeah. I mean, like I said, I know that they're going to try it. It's just the F word, fascist. What is it, fascist? Israel government simps? Yes. 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 I trust myself to use Zionist correctly. It's not that I don't trust myself to use Zionist correctly. It's that I believe bad faith actors will do everything in their power to be bad faith. It's that simple. It's very, very simple. There was a tweet that was on my timeline recently that is like a perfect example of bad faith actors being bad faith. And I'm not going to give them more ammunition. I'm not interested in... Didn't Central Committee just ban the phrase in his chat just to be safe from bad faith actors? I might do the same. I actually might do the same because I wouldn't want you guys to get banned for using it in a non-harmful way to describe people who are in support of the currently genocidal government that is Israel. Gremlo did that as well. Yeah, I don't want you guys to get banned because you're describing a political ideology accurately. I mean, I know that you guys are not using it to mean Jews. But I just don't trust, I literally don't trust bad faith actors. Let me see if I can find it. One sec. But like, this is a clear example of like bad faith behavior, right? So everybody knows about the story regarding the brothel that Hasan visited that was committing tax fraud. Here is the perfect example of what I mean when I say it now makes sense to ban that word. There's a tweet talking about Dan Saltman getting banned off of Twitch. And someone, Hospause, quote tweeted saying, you got banned because you went mask off in your harassment campaign. He got banned because he doxed someone, to be clear. But this is another example. I want to show this just to show you what bad faith acting looks like.
So I'm going to give an example of something that I'm going to give an example of something that I received a little bit of pushback from for you guys. Okay. I think that it's good to say that Hasan had sex with a prostitute at a brothel that was later investigated by authorities for human trafficking in a scheme that was called Brutal. I think that's good to include that statement. Okay? You guys are like, no, I don't think you should do that. That's not fake news. Okay. See, that's where you spot the people that don't know how to make fucking moves happen. It's not fake news. Nothing I said there was untrue. Everything I said there is 100% true. I'll say it again. Hasan had sex with a prostitute at a brothel that was later raided by the authorities for human trafficking and what was called a brutal system of oppression. That's true. Every part of what I just said is true. 100% of it. And it makes Hasan sound like a fucking pervert and an asshole. And it's true. I have no issue saying that. All the people saying things like, well, you guys are all the reasons that anyone who doesn't agree, I think, is the reason we have so many Republicans in the Supreme Court. You guys are all pussies. You don't have what it takes to fucking move the needle. Because it's like, well, where's the context? Wait a second. Well, they did raid it for human trafficking, but it was only one instance. And later in court, they proved that it wasn't that case. I don't care. I don't care. You fucked a prostitute at a place that was later raided for human trafficking. That's on you, dog. I didn't fuck a prostitute at a place that was raided for human trafficking. That was you. You fucked a prostitute.
You guys understand, yes? Is it true that that brothel was raided for human trafficking? Yes. Were they later found to not be human trafficking and then they sued because they weren't doing any human trafficking? Also, yes. But you don't have to report on the second one. You can just report on the former. This is what I mean when I say this is why I am not going to use the word Zionist anymore. If people want to be bad faith, they will be bad faith. Why give ammunition? Yeah. Like, these are people who will explicitly remove context when it is beneficial because they are an means justify the ends. Or sorry, ends justify the means people. You can justify the means so long as you get the conclusion you want, which is literally the Supreme Court, which is literally why Republicans win. So yeah, when Ethan Klein puts out a video talking about Twitch saying Zionist is a slur now, like, why would I continue to use the word Zionist? I know that it means political affiliation. Twitch knows that it means political affiliation. But if bad faith actors are going to bad faith, why use it anymore?
Today's topic is Twitch's new update on hateful.
God, he sounds like he's fucking dying, dude. All the hatred in his body is like going straight into his brain. It's making him sick. Also, man, this is pathetic. An Ethan Klein video, 5 days, and it has 93K views. Jesus. Sorry, I was doing something. Where are we at? Wanted to see something. Damn. His videos used to actually like get views on this channel. Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. Let's see.
Today's topic is Twitch's new update on hateful conduct policy. It's official. Twitch has said Zionism as a slur
Do you see?
is no longer allowed, people. You can't just call anyone a Zionist anymore.
Like, literally, that is not what Twitch said. That is not what Twitch said at all. But if he can convince a few 100,000 or million people that, no, Twitch did say it's a slur, those people will try and find every clip where you say that word to get you banned.
Anymore.
And I can still use other terms that are just as accurate, like genocide apologist, which he is. He absolutely is a genocide apologist. He looks at someone like Gallant, who currently has an active arrest warrant out, and says, yeah, that guy was a very reasonable person.
I have some pretty conflicted thoughts on this change. Let me read it to you and then I'll give you my thoughts. Let's see here. Our hateful conduct policy is designed to protect our community from attacks based on a person's protected characteristics such as race, nationality, religion, or sexuality. The policy prohibits harmful behavior, like suggesting that a victim of harm deserved it, or sharing a hateful image or symbol. An image of hate. I'm really curious. Hateful image or symbol. Does that include the Houthi flag that says a curse upon the Jews? Because that is still up on Hasan's channel, just
Hasan isn't going to get banned, little bro. Keep trying all you want.
for the record, but maybe they
Keep going until you get like 1K live viewers on your fucking podcast, man. Just keep on going. Just keep digging your grave, dude. Just keep going, keep going. Don't worry. Something is definitely, there's definitely treasure down there for sure.
It's Jews. It doesn't say Zionism. Maybe that's the new walk around. They're like, yeah, no, fuck it. I said Jews, not
Thanks,
Zionists.
Goldie.
The language used to cause harm and spread hate changes over time. So true. To ensure our policies adapt to those changes, we review them and how they're applied to prevent those harms. So admirable. As part of our hateful conduct policy, we prohibit the use of terms that may not be harmful or abusive in isolation, but can be used as a slur or to I'm having trouble with this word. What? Denigrate? Oh, denigrate.
Corporate would like you to find the difference between these two images, and it's just a picture of Tectone and it's a picture of Ethan Klein. Oh, but the words in it, they're too hard to read. Dude, we have the trifecta right now. The Tectone, Ethan Klein, Aiden Ross trifecta. The easiest words to read and is struggling. Ethan Klein saying Hasan is going to get banned gives off the energy of like the Economist magazine saying China's economy will collapse in less than 6 months. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. Oh my. Benito Mazzulli.
I thought it was, it almost made me say the N-word.
You could have given me $1 million and I would have never been able to guess that those were the words that he was going to use next. Never in a million years would I ever be able to have guessed he was going to say those. I haven't watched this video, just to be clear. I know it's been out for 5 days. I haven't watched it. I don't pre-watch content, chat. It's, you know what it's giving? You know what it's giving? My Jewish friend saw a sign that said free parking and panicked that it said free Palestine. Whoa. I just panicked. I saw denigrate and thought it was the N-word. All right, okay, all right.
I'm telling you, this denigrate word is dangerous. I almost said that, you guys. I would have been in violation of this very thing I'm reading. Unintentionally, of course. But can be used as a slur or to denigrate others in certain contexts. In line with that approach, starting today, using the term Zionist to attack or demean another individual or group of people on the basis of their background or religious beliefs is against our rules. We recognize that Zionist and Zionism also refer to a political movement. Using the term to refer to the political movement, whether in a supportive or critical way, does not violate our hateful conduct policy. Our goal isn't to stifle conversation or criticism of an institution or ideology, but to prevent coded hate directed at individuals and groups of people. We include examples of the language we prohibit in our enforcement here. We want to make sure that our hateful conduct policy continues to be flexible and yada, 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 yada. Here's my take. I'm pretty sure that there must be at least 20 VODs of Hasan's, of him using that word as a... Okay, here's my issue. Already, Twitch is not enforcing their own policies. The Houthi videos, of the propaganda videos of interviewing the terrorist kid, of the Houthis like storming this shipping boat, it's still up on Hasan's channel, and he has not been punished. Not even warned, as far as I know. It's kind of funny. They threw like his little waiting room friends under the bus, but he's totally fine somehow, even though this is really all about him. So they already don't enforce their policy, right? So that doesn't give me a lot of faith.
I mean, that's kind of not how the policy works. You're not going to, in my experience, Twitch does not retroactively enforce the policy. If they set a new policy, it is active after the policy was set. It doesn't make a lot of sense to go in and then
retroactively punishing PPL for not knowing Twitch's future rule changes.
That's fucking stupid. That's so fucking stupid.
But then the other thing is, so who's going to decide if the usage of Zionist is a slur or if it's like a relevant label, right? Is it going to be the same people that are refusing to punish Hasan for flying a Houthi flag that says, a curse upon the Jews? Well, he didn't fly it, but you guys know what I mean. It's in the background of the videos he enjoys. What about, Hasan glazing up Hasan Nasrallah? He doesn't deserve me saying his name fully. He doesn't have that respect.
No, it's not that I'm a stupid idiot that doesn't actually care about this conflict. It must be that he doesn't deserve me saying Marasala, terrorist name. You know what I'm saying.
He's fucking dead. He's dead. Now he's Nasrallah. Nasrallah. So who's gonna make the...
Dude, not Ela in the background with her like list of dead terrorists being like, no, how many times do we have to be over the Nasrallah? Oh my God. Oh my God.
that call, right? Is it Dan Clancy's gonna be making that?
the IDF coach. No. Oh my God, dude. Jesus. Dude is just his wife's puppet? Man. Man, that's crazy.
That call? Who's qualified to make that? I know that everybody who works at Twitch is like mega Hasan simps, right? We've seen the videos of Dan Clancy singing him happy birthday and forcing everyone to participate, but they all love him and they all think and feel the same way. So who's doing it?
You're definitely coming off as sane when you say everybody is against me and they're all friends of his and they all think the same. Famously, no one has ever said that and sounded crazy. Fellini, thank you for the gift of the little sill. Thanks.
Who has the wisdom, the cultural background to say this one is racist and this one is okay? I'd like to know, because I think that's important, because as it stands, the people who are in policy, frankly, are clearly not capable of making that call. If it was like some Jewish advocacy group that was involved in these decisions, then I think like, okay, that might be legit. But as it stands, it seems to be a pretty hollow guarantee from Twitch, trying to make these things smooth over. And I think it's going to cause them a lot of trouble. I think it's insane. It's an insanely new policy because it's like the word Zionist is thrown around on Twitch like, you know, every other word with these political streamers, right? So how the fuck are they going to actually sort through that and decide?
Because the policies aren't enacted retroactively. Are you fucking stupid? It's a going forward policy. I'm pretty sure in the thing it even says going forward. Does it not say that? Am I wrong? Let's see. Maybe it doesn't say that. Maybe Twitch safety. Oh wait. I think I still have it open. Starting today. It's reading is hard, guys. Okay, reading is hard. You want him to read the whole paragraph? What are you, crazy? What are you, insane? What if he can't read, you ableist piece of shit? Huh? Oh, you don't think that the Jewish person is educated enough? You think he has to read to educate himself on what is and what is not a slur? Wow, that's pretty anti-Semitic of you, chat. That's pretty anti-Semitic of you, chat. I can't believe you would say something that crazy to me. Unbelievable. He's not going to read the whole paragraph. Who is he, Tim Pool? It literally says in the policy, in line with that approach, starting today, using this term, blah, 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 blah.
And then they're going to get like massive tons of reports. I don't know how they're going to do it. I doubt that I don't even doubt that they'll ever even enforce that rule one time. Not even one single time. So yeah, empty, hollow. I mean, Hasan has been glazing up. This dude, Bad Empanada. If you guys know who that is, he's like actually psychotic, and he's been making a lot of hate videos about me and calling Ela a terrorist and baby killer and all.
Dude, every time Ethan Klein brings up Bad Empanada, I like him a little bit more. That's the truth. I didn't really have strong opinions on him, and every time he brings him up, I'm like, stop making him sound base, man. Come on. Stop. Pink, thank you for the 12 months. Thanks. Thank you.
All this. And Hasan's been enjoying his videos.
I think Bad Empanada has the same, I don't want to call it a problem, but he has the same sort of vibe that like Sean has, where from my understanding, his videos and his takedown videos are really good, but some of his Twitter posts are like, but I mean, you can have good videos on Ethan Klein. It's also not hard to have good videos on Ethan Klein when he's been crashing out for like 6 months straight.
Here's a tweet from him. You guys will enjoy this. It says, oh, Hamas raped a bunch of babies and kids now? Where's the video evidence of it? I was looking to jerk off anyway. You think I'm kidding? That's a real tweet. That's his son's guy right there, boy. We love me some bad.
By the way, that tweet was fake. Show's tweet. This is a real tweet, by the way, and it's not a real tweet.
Bad Empanada.
Oh, fuck, dude.
This is the guy he's been promoting. There's an active genocide going on, which is receiving crucial backing from the U.S. government, like President Joe Biden. If you are an American, these people are within your reach. Coincidentally, the U.S. is one of the easiest countries in the world to buy a gun. I'm starting to see why Hasan likes this guy. I mean, Hasan did tweet out.
It's like your old relative showing you a QAnon post on Facebook. Yes. Has anyone seen? We watched it together, but there was the docuseries on the QAnon people, and there was this one section where one of the QAnoners shows the director or like the cameraman or whoever this QAnon post, and like the words are misspelled in this like poorly photoshopped image that's trying to like tie in these symbols. And he's like, wow, that word is misspelled. You think they did it on purpose? And he's like, oh, it is. Yeah, they did. They had to have done it on purpose. That's what I'm watching right now. Look at this real post. It's not a real post.
The blueprint for the gun used to assassinate the former Japanese prime minister in response to a senator's tweet. So, I mean, I guess I can see the overlap there. Zionists everywhere, anywhere, are combatants, actively spreading propaganda to enable a genocide. Their words kill, they must be stopped. So, this guy thinks I'm like the epitome of a Zionist, and that Hila is like literally killing babies on her free time for fun. So when he says Zionists and everywhere are combatants, he's literally saying right here to kill Jewish people. Because let's be real, who's splitting the hairs on that one? Are we gonna have a Twitch censor being like, no bad Empanada, don't kill Ethan?
Dude, his love for Israel committing a genocide is killing him from the inside. When we get some sort of left streamer network one day, I really enjoy the fun collab streams, but I can't watch those jerks from OTK anymore. Every time I see them, I want to vomit. I think it'd be really cool if we had like an org that wasn't filled with a bunch of, you know, creeps. Maybe one day.
He doesn't fall under the term Zionist as a political movement. It's just a slur when you say it to him. He's saying kill Jews everywhere. Okay, I love that. Very cool. This one's really good. Check this out. He says, just like Japan, a nuclear bomb is needed to stop Israel. Yeah, good idea. This one you guys are going to like. And I can really see why Hasan likes him when I read this. 9/11 was an attack on a legitimate military target. Those within the towers were the soldiers of Western financial imperialism. And it was there that bureaucratic schemed and carried out operations to indebt other countries to steal the resources and bring them into ruin. The murders of countless millions had been plotted and dictated from within those walls. Yada, yada. Its attack is just as valid as that one on the Pentagon. Yada, yada. But yeah, he says 9/11 was an attack on a legitimate military target. And I mean, Hasan is the you know, we deserve 9/11.
Dude, at this rate, he's going to be like in a hospital bed with like the nose tubes, whatever the technical term is for those. And he's going to be like, I don't know if you guys recently tweeted. And you just like hear the heart monitor in the background. He's turning into Palpatine. Dude, being a hater is like, it's bad for you. I'm serious. Like stress, unironically, stress is not good for you. It makes you lose your hair. It causes you acne. It can cause heart problems. Not to mention the fact that you're so consumed by whatever the fuck this is that you're like not doing good things for your body and your brain. Which is different, by the way, to hate watching. Hate watching is a different activity, okay? It's this, creating videos, being a dedicated hater like this. If he keeps going, his hairline that he loves so much is going to run away from him.
Okay. So
I wouldn't be surprised if Ethan blames Hasan for food poisoning because Hasan also eats and cooks food. Hasan must have been behind this. I went to get baklava yesterday. And Israeli food. Many people will tell you it's not Israeli, but it's actually Israeli. Israeli people invented it. And the baklava gave me food poisoning. You know who else makes baklava? Turkish people. You know who else is Turkish? Hasan. Twitch, you need to ban him now. You need to ban him now.
get it. I see why he likes him. But the point is that even if Hasan somehow purges the word Zionist from his vocabulary, which I doubt, he's still promoting, backdooring people like Bad Empanada, who are genuinely sick, fucked up dudes, man. Just look into this guy, dude. I'm telling you, just Google his name. It's unbelievable what's going on here. He said all Israelis are valid targets. Yeah. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg, if I'm being honest.
I just need you guys to see this side by side, okay? I don't think you guys understand just like how deeply unserious this man has become and how pathetic it looks. So I need you guys to see this side by side. This angle actually gives a really good POV of how small the room actually is. I feel like the old POV, the old camera angle, made this room look massive. It's actually pretty small. Anyways, the side by side. Let's see what Ethan Klein is up to.
But this one really, I mean, this is what he looks like. Charming guy. Oh, Hamas raped a bunch of babies and kids now? Where's the video evidence? I want to jerk off anyways. Very funny. Very funny stuff, guys. So, in short, I'm kind of curious of how they're going to enforce it. It might be interesting just to see, you know, how they do it, because I think it's going to be a mess. I think it's going to be ineffectual, and I don't think it's even going to be enforced. So, well, you know, maybe I'm wrong. But until then, don't you call me a Zionist on Twitch, you. I'll get you. Don't you be calling me a dirty Zionist pig dog. Inbred pig dog Zionist. You can say that, okay? Because Hasan calls Jews inbred a lot. I don't know if you knew that. I've got a compilation going. You guys will see. I'm working on stuff all the time here, guys. You know, in the basement. We're
Guys, he's working on stuff.
We are. Hey, Ducky. Look at him. So cute. This is Ethan Klein, guys. In the basement, giving you an I do for today.
Nikocado, is that you?
You guys like this format? I'm gonna try to do these more often. It's just a one shot, one kill, bada bing, bada boom, straight upload to the dome. Like galaxy gas to the dome, dude. One shot. Ducky, what are you doing? Duck. How'd you even get up there? Look at this dog. Thinks he owns the place. Ducky.
Why is he coming off crazy? Dude, this guy is coming off so terminally online. Holy shit, dude. How do you talk to your animal, your adorable animal, and come off insane? It's like the Joker vibes are like off the chart. You know how like Joker you have to be to talk to a cute animal, your cute animal, and still seem insane?
What are you doing? You think you own the place? What's going on here, bud? Have a good night.
Oh my god. So scary. So scary. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Ethan Klein really is going full Joker, and it's concerning. And I think if he keeps going any longer, he's actually gonna make himself genuinely ill.
Hasan Nasrallah. Nasrallah. He doesn't deserve me saying his name fully. He doesn't have.
حسن نصر الله فشل على رقبتك يا اخو موتك انت ومر صهيونيه يا the leader of a fucking resistance force that fucking fought you guys single-handedly, you motherfucking genocidal fucks.
You know, Hasan glazed.
I know. I know. Oh. Oh. To translate, there were too many censors. There were too many bleeps. I know. I wanted to see this really quickly. Friend of the channel, Ariana Jasmine. She makes pretty good leftist content. She's most well known for her TikTok, which is very good. She has really good breakdowns of various issues. Really cool person. She recently made a video on the Ethan Klein crashing out. And if not for the fact that, like, I've already covered the Ethan Klein stuff so much, and I'm already so... You edited this video, Batch Radar? Oh my god. And I've already watched so much of this stuff. Jesus. I would watch it, but I did want to watch her snippet, and I wanted to give a little shout out and post the link in the chat and stuff. Please go follow her.
Been crashing out repetitively for about over a month now. And although I've avoided talking about him, I don't think he's going to go away anytime soon.
You told me once you went on like a mission with them to like a terrorist city.
Yeah.
What they're referring to is Ramallah, which is a Palestinian city. You're out here crying about this, that, and the third, while you're calling a Palestinian city a terrorist city.
And once again, if you're a Hasan fan, challenge him to do better than this.
Ethan Klein regularly turns off the comments of his video. He cannot stand criticism at all. And so it's just kind of interesting to me because he's like, if you're in Hasan's chat, do this, do that. But at the same time, he's like, hey, if you're in there, Hasan has been nothing but nice to him. But he keeps going on these tirades. Recently, he went on his show and he said Twitch or terrorists, putting up a picture of Hasan and Osama bin Laden. My guy.
And I think that's the most offensive part of all of this. Even when Ethan Klein started his like Twitter, his Instagram crashing out, where he just continuously would post about how he's being attacked by the socialist Hasan mob. Hasan was still going on his stream and saying like, no, I think he's a good guy. I think that he feels very personal. He feels like the issue is very personal to him. And I think he thinks that everything regarding Israel is just, it's just a little too much for him to cover, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Please don't be mean to him. Please don't harass him. Like, I think he's cool. I think, you know, like, he was so charitable with him. Real Naruto versus Sasuke dynamic going on. I hate to be the weeb, but yes, correct. Yeah. Correct. And it took Ethan Klein demanding Hasan get banned for Hasan to finally say, dude, you're out of fucking control. You're out of fucking control and you need to stop. Like, what's his Twitter account? I mean, Instagram account, H3. Tell me he stopped posting. Oh my God. Is this just his life now? This is just what he does now? I was banned for a month and this is still him? I was checking this while I was unbanned because it was funny. And when I was banned, the idea of even looking at any of this stuff was like, it was sad because I want to make fun of it with chat, but I can't because I'm banned. So I didn't really look at a lot of content. I literally would open Twitch and Twitch would be like, please log in. And then I would remember that I was banned. And I was like, I have to leave. And he's just still going. It's been a month and he's still going. It's crazy how Hasan's community takes themselves so seriously. They live in an echo chamber of fervent superiority that everyone else can see is cringe and psychotic. They're gatekeeping a genocide right now. That's what they're doing. What? How? If you aren't cool enough to sit at their table, then you don't get to be against the genocide in Palestine. Are there like Hasan fans that show up to protest that you organize and say, no, you don't get to protest against this genocide? What are you talking about? Like literally, what do you mean? What do you mean? People like that are the biggest obstacle to Palestinian emancipation right now. Surely it's Hasan fans stopping the emancipation of Palestinians and not, oh, I don't know, the one country that voted against, it's not here, the one country that voted against the ceasefire, the United States. Surely it's not the state of Israel actively genociding these people. The United States on Wednesday, this is like literally 2 days ago, vetoed a UN Security Council resolution demanding an immediate ceasefire in the war in Gaza because it was not linked to an immediate release of hostages taken captive by Hamas militants in Israel. The council voted overwhelmingly in favor of the resolution. 14 of its 15 members voted yes, including U.S. allies Britain and France, but it was doomed by the veto. Surely this is Hasan's fault. The Redditor was talking about me. I am their paranoid delusion voice from their walls. Larasington, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know that Twitch is having like a special...
Can you imagine thinking small bean United States is a bigger obstacle to Palestinian emancipation than Hasan chatter? Peppola Dennis, you really stepped in it this time.
I know Twitch is having like a special sale or something for 5 gift subs, so thank you for everyone who's gift subbing. Now that ads are like, for the time being, I don't know how long it'll be the case, but now that ads are turned off for any political streamers and anyone who covers politics, your support means more than ever. And I really do appreciate everyone who subs or gift subs. And you let me do what I get to do. And yes, please sub if you like the channel. Or don't if you don't like the channel. Or if you're a hate watcher, sub if you like the channel. If you hate the channel and you need to keep watching. But thank you. Thank you to everybody. And also, technically, the pros are you guys don't have to deal with ads anymore. So it's kind of sick. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Lotus. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Razington, thank you for the 25 months. Thank you. A lot mixed up. Thank you for the gift sub. Oh my God. Oh, Oakside, thank you for the 20 gift subs. What the hell? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Vicious, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Shovelcorn, thank you for the 42 months. Kong Nelius, thank you for the 3 months. Glad to have you back. I'm very happy to be back. I'm really happy to be back. I'm really happy to be able to make fun of these guys again, dude. I actually missed it so much. I missed being able to like look at this stuff and laugh at it with you guys. Because looking at it by yourself is just depressing. Looking at it with a bunch of other people and being like, can you believe how fucking crazy this guy has become? I can't believe he went from being I can't believe Ethan Klein went from being leftist Joe Rogan to becoming the most insane anti-Hasan fan. Jesus. Oh my God. Siako, thank you for the tier 1. World's Best Dom, thank you for the prime. Oxide, thank you for the gift sub. Herb, thank you so much for the prime. Owen, thank you. Thank you for the 25 months. Thank you. Devourer of Ass, nice name. Thank you for the 4 months. Evan Flo, thank you for the 6. Top Black Dad, thank you so much for the 5. Chugsley, thank you for the gift sub. Evan Flo, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, was the new adpocalypse a wrap for you, though? Are you going to start pulling down the politics tab? Well, I don't want to get banned, and I don't want to get mass reported for not having the politics tag, so it'll be here for the time being. And we'll see what Twitch does. I think it's just a temporary thing because you have to remember that companies like CNN and companies like Fox News and MSNBC, they all get ads. They get ads just fine, despite talking about politics. I think this is a band-aid solution until these people move on because they're not going to get what they want. They're not going to get a bunch of people deplatformed off of lies and bullshit. So when they move on, I think we will see ads revitalized. I think this is just how it has to be right now. And this too shall pass. So let's enjoy ad-free content for some period of time. I love making fun of these people with you. Thank you, Suited Pineapple. Thank you for the 5 months. So Calvin, Badfish, thank you for the 6 months. DJ Kento, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you guys. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, man. It's been like 5 years. I don't think they're going to move on. They're going to. They will, I promise. They will. It just means Twitch hasn't sold ads for that category yet. Yeah. And like, you have to remember, like, Christmas, what is it called? Is right around the corner, which is like ad central. That is peak advertising time. Twitch is just trying to be careful because they're a company. They need to make money and they don't want to upset advertisers. So they probably just made this politics tag just to avoid scaring advertisers. And once shit settles down and advertisers realize, it's just like CNN, it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. And there's no ad apocalypse. Content creators who are streaming normal stuff see normal ad rev. Is it because politics tag is new, advertisers have to opt in? I wouldn't be surprised if that's like one of the rules that they have right now. So. And like currently what I'm doing right now, I don't think this is politics. Right now, what I'm covering, I don't think this is politics. I literally don't. I don't think talking about Ethan Klein is politics. I don't think talking about Tectone is politics. I think everything is political, but I don't think talking about these things is explicitly politics. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I know these people will take any opportunity to mass report. So Disney came back to Twitter where they literally screamed the N-word. I don't think they're leaving Twitch. Yes. Yes. They're not. No. No. Did you guys see Elon Musk is trying to sue Twitch for for not advertising on Twitter? I would love to see like a legal breakdown for that and whether or not like Twitter has any grounds to stand on such a ridiculous lawsuit, because I don't feel like they do. Sir Timo, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. Bear Cillium, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you, guys. It's a weak as fuck case. I think Brian Tyler Cohen did a decent takedown. I might watch like, I assume Legal also will put down a video on it eventually. I just don't think that they have a really good case for that. There's no way.
Denims, you are a woman online, so everything you talk about is inherently political.
That's honestly, I know you're just beaming and joking, but it's actually true. It's actually true. Like, dude, is Hasan Piker cosplaying as Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar? Ah, yes, Islamophobia. That'll get the point across. Oh my God, these people are such, it's such a joke. It's such a joke. Okay. Anyways, if they really wanted to help the people of Palestine, they only want to use their suffering to virtue signal about how morally and intellectually superior they are. They don't actually give a fuck about human lives. Then why fundraise? Then why did any leftists participate in the numerous fundraising activities to try and help get relief to the Palestinians? If it's just about moral virtue signaling bullshit, then why did any of these people go to protests privately and on stream? Then they would collaborate and compromise with more communities that want to help. Why won't you collaborate with us? Oh yeah, and I don't know if you guys saw this, but
Bing. More specifically,
the Try Guys. These are the guys, by the way. Try Guys, other than the wife guy, ignoring that guy. The really massive fundraiser. I think we ended up raising $1 million for Palestinians. This is like maybe a year-ish ago. There was a massive fundraiser put together and organized by a bunch of leftist content creators. And it was actually, I think, the Try Guys that let us use their studio to host a lot of the stuff, because they have like this nice studio with like a lot of different rooms. So we could do like a little cooking segment, and we could do the taste test segment, and then we could do like painting segment. They were really cool people. They hosted it on their channel, I believe, as well on YouTube. It was streamed on their YouTube channel, and it was streamed on Hasan's Twitch channel to get as many eyes as possible. Really cool guys. I believe, I don't know any of their names. I'm sorry, I'm a fake fan. I just know Eugene. Don't hate me. Sorry. And they were all really cool people as well. Keith and Zach, I think, yes. I know left is Keith, I think. Is that right? Yes, okay. Zach is Jewish, and he has talked about being Jewish, and he's talked about his experience as a Jewish person, someone who is against genocide of the Palestinians. There was a big reason why we got to utilize their space, and it's because they believe in the cause, and they believe that Palestinians have a right to liberation from an oppressive regime by the state of Israel. I think they might actually both be Jewish. I don't know. I know Zach here is talking about being Jewish. So like, let him go. Let me let him speak.
I think that's a great point. But like, should we go on it? And more specifically with Ethan, he is someone who, we're both Jewish guys. We have different views about Israel and Palestine. He has said some really wildly hateful things about Palestinian supporters. And so I have a disagreement with him in views. And I think that's a conversation we could have, even though he comes at it from a place of wild diatribes. But then, there's that question to audiences. Is it by even going on their platform or by platforming them, are you validating?
Yeah.
And now you're shutting yourself away from those spaces. But if you shut yourself away from those spaces, then you're not able to talk to other people. I don't know the answer.
I don't know.
Here.
I think this is a very interesting conversation.
But this is exactly like Kamala doesn't go on Joe Rogan.
No, it is.
And by the way, it's exactly like that.
It's at least as close as we can get.
But it is. I think what's tricky about it is,
So the TLDR here is that Zach, one of the try guys, the guy on the right, I wish it would just, sorry, let's play it again. Let me just get to
more.
Zach, the guy on the right, who is Jewish, has been very pro-Palestine, and he claims, like, I want to have a productive conversation with Ethan Klein, but I would be worried that I would be doing more platforming than an actual conversation. And I don't want other people to see me platforming this person who has said these extremely fucked up things about Palestinians and about pro-Palestinian protesters and delegitimize the cause. And so Ethan Klein responded saying, one, I think it's nice that they didn't outright call me crazy and dismiss me. Two, I don't think we'll disagree on much, if anything, Palestine, despite what you've seen on Twitter. 3, I agree we should be able to talk. It seems like we have a lot to discuss. I'm definitely interested in demystifying whatever concept you have of me being a right-winger Palestinian hater. My gripe with the activists is their nonstop propaganda campaign to ruin anyone that doesn't pass their purity test, despite agreeing on 95% of the things. Oh, you mean like deplatforming people who were talking about hummus? Weird how that is, huh? No, they're the ones that are trying to ruin other people with their purity tests, not you, Ethan Klein. You're based, King. Calling Yoav Gallant a good guy. Listen, he didn't call him a good guy. Ela called him a good guy, and he agreed. It's very different. It's very different, all right? It's very different. Very, very different. I love the bottom one. You guys should come on. Oh my God. Ethan Klein reported all my videos to his, sorry, I forgot to pause. Reported all my videos to his YouTube partner manager directly and asked for them to remove them. One of them stuck, the Farsan Al-Aqsa one, removed for simulated violence. I know he did this because YouTube support emailed me directly and personally, which doesn't happen in the case of regular use of the reporting system. I performed a seance to commune with Susan. So is she the current CEO of YouTube or the ex-CEO? Very tasteful, Ethan. Yeah. No, I mean, your ideas are so good, you got to go ban other people's videos about them. Oh, she actually, he wasn't joking. Like, she actually died. She just died. Oh, real classy, Ethan. Real classy. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, very classy. Making fun of and making jokes about someone just recently passing from cancer.